Heya, this is going to be a less edited, sort of rambling video. I've got a fun video on game throwing ready, but I think I'm going to push that back to next week because I want to talk about this now. I don't think I need to introduce Pipe. Everybody here definitely knows him, but the sheer amount of people that watch him now is nothing comparable to when I showed up. I don't know the exact sub count, but it was before he hit 15k because I submitted a question for his Q&A for it. Playing games with him over and over again under the same name didn't really matter as much back then because there weren't as many people watching it. As time went on though, more and more people started watching his stuff, and because we're friends and had a fun dynamic in game, more and more people started focusing on me too. And while it was initially okay, over time things slowly got worse and worse. And in 2022, I stopped playing and recorded games altogether. I took that year as a break, I started posting things here, and thought maybe things would calm down with my character, I guess, in Town of Salem. So at the start of 2023, this month, I played a couple recording sessions with Pipe just to see how things would go, and I found pretty much the exact same problems from 2021. There's really three main reasons why I stopped, so to explain a bit of what I was thinking and feeling, here they are in order of least to greatest significance to me. Number one, there is a constant target on my back. I don't blame people for this. If you use a reg name and people know how you play, they'll adjust accordingly. I can't get mad at people for that, which is why I choose a random name when I play on my own. But in the few games I do play with Pipe that I use the name Adagia for, I am getting targeted constantly. It's just not fun to play a set of games where you're constantly dying night one, even if people like watching your dynamic with someone else. Number two, I am not allowed to make mistakes. I used to think this was something just in my head in the beginning, but it became very real very quickly. If I missed something in chat, people would comment on it. If I played suboptimally somehow, people were on my back. And it's not just on YouTube, it's in the game itself too. In the session we just played a few days ago, I missed a 50-50 shot on finding the mafioso between a psychic and retributionist flame, and dead chat was all over me, but not in the usual way you would flame a player, specifically targeted at me, like, Adagia, I expected better from you. I feel like I am not allowed to make mistakes in a game of lying and social deduction, and you can see it seeping into my YouTube videos. Things like the closing line of my veteran guide being, "It's okay to make mistakes. Players love to flame vets. Don't let them get to you." I'm saying it for the guide, yes, but I'm more so saying it to myself. It's something I have to repeat to myself, but at a certain point, being under the pressure of constant scrutiny of every anonymous person watching me play just isn't worth it anymore. It's also why I'm really hesitant to upload any gameplay here. In my videos, nothing happens in real time. Everything is scripted and fact-checked so that no one can curse me out for missing 13's doctor claim. I'm doing things for fun, and using my reg name like that just stopped being fun. Number three, and really the only one that matters, I felt guilty about using my name in game while also uploading here. Pipe is my friend first and foremost, and he was nothing but supportive when I was talking to him about doing casual YouTube. Like, hell, he even paid for the microphone that I'm using to record this as a Christmas gift. But being in his YouTube videos while also uploading here under the same name made me feel really guilty. I felt like I was taking advantage of my friend's platform. He didn't queue up with other people, so why should it be any different for me? And the fact that basically everybody here right now found me through him made me feel worse. And even though he told me he didn't mind at all, multiple times whenever I brought it up, I didn't really hear him. I heard what he said, but I wasn't really listening because I already had the idea in my head that me playing in his games was bad, and the only way to set things right was to stop. So I did. And it took me a long time to give myself permission to queue up with him again. So that's why I stopped. Honestly, everything I just talked about is still an issue, but I'm getting better about being kinder to myself about it. I still plan on popping into games every now and then. I just thought it was important to explain why I'm so hesitant to get as involved as I used to be. Regardless, though, thanks for sticking around to basically listen to me complain for an entire video. I'll be back with more lighthearted stuff next week.